Right, ma'am. So now comes the question which I personally, love to know from our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Women of Excellence award for yourself?
Uh, See, it's a very exhilarating feeling, undoubtedly. But then that feeling goes for the team because you are nothing without your team. So any such award which comes to you, of course, it gives you a very strong motivation, undoubtedly about it. But the motivation which goes to the staff is like, it goes even to the baiji who's cleaning the washroom, the people who keep the things clean, the fourth class employees who are there, the back office, the front office, the teachers who are, the management who's continuously working towards it. So it's a big motivation for them. And of course I dedicate this award to them. It was not possible to get this without their support and without their constant support, because I'm a person who believes a lot in research. So whatever was followed in the school yesterday is not followed this year, and whatever is followed like this month might not be followed next month. So we go on updating ourselves very regularly, and for that, it's not possible without the support of the staff. So undoubtedly, my entire staff is thrilled about it, and thank you very much for considering us and motivating us.
Right, ma'am. And I once again congratulate you and your whole team on this achievement.
It's always lovely. Please.
Right. So now, ma'am, as we have discussed a lot about your professional role and also the future plans that you're having in the upcoming years, please tell us a bit about the social contribution too that you're giving to the society.
I give a small example, a recent example, I would say. This was the Corona time. It had just started, and you remember when it started in the month of March. It started around mid March. It started, and by April, like we were all locked in our house, and we were even like afraid to breathe in the house itself because we felt that it's everywhere. So during that time, like the management decided that we have to contribute to something towards the country. And that is a time immediately in the month of April itself, the school had contributed 21 lakhs for the prime minister's relief fund, and we had contributed 11 lakhs to the chief minister's relief fund. And this relief fund was basically for corona. And because we knew that whatever amount would be contributed to the this relief fund would actually benefit the people who have been affected, and that was a time when the government had to work very hard to keep all the things and resources intact, so that the loss of lives are less during that time. So that was one of the contribution. Again, during corona, we felt that some of our parents, working parents, they lost their life because it was such a time that and we came to know about them. The children, through the we came to know the working father or the working mother, whoever was there, they lost any of the parent. So we came out with a system immediately. We rolled out a circular to all of them that in case the working person of a child is no more, then the school will take care of the responsibility of their education from whichever class they are till class 12th. So this was rolled out immediately, and I felt good that many of the people who were affected by it, they continued being in the school because of this system which was rolled out by the school. So these are two things where we take care. Even during the normal working of the schools, if something goes wrong with the staff, like we had one of the staff also who passed away when she was not working, but she was at home working from home. So whether it was staff, whether it was parent, we took care of the responsibility of the child till class 12th completely in our school. In both the schools it was rolled out. And even during non-corona times prior to that, whenever a parent would find difficulty, maybe because of the crisis, maybe because of ill health, maybe because of loss of job, or maybe because of some personal reasons, whenever we come to know or we come to the person is no more, we have been doing that for years together, and we will continue doing that. So whatever possible for any which way, I feel we all should contribute to the society. It has to be given back to the society.
Right, ma'am, and that's a great initiative you all have taken, I must say. So, now, before concluding our lovely session, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation to become successful in their careers?
See, I always tell my Cambridgians that life is very, very precious. Please don't waste it. And I always tell them, be the best version of yourself always. And the example which I give them is when you see the Apple mobile or whatever mobile you see, I said there is always an updated version which comes regularly into the market. So if you don't update yourself, you'll become redundant. So if you're updating yourself regularly, you'll never be redundant. You'll always be in demand in the market, and that is what counts a lot. And second, I tell them is never say that this is. I have heard the younger children always saying that this is not my cup of tea. I strongly believe that everything is everybody's cup of tea. Why? Because we are all born with the same potentials and abilities. It is we ourselves who make that glass ceiling or barriers for ourselves psychologically. So in this life, you know, we everybody is equally capable, equally has got equal potentials. You need to unearth those potentials, and for that you have to strive constantly. But the moment you say that, oh, this is not my cup of tea, you stop growing, you stop working towards it. And psychologically, when you stop accept it that no, I cannot do it, you will never be able to do it. So you have to be psychologically very strong. You have to tell yourself, this is my cup of tea and I can do it. So never say, and especially when there's a crisis, life doesn't give you any choice. It just throws things at you. And that is a time, if you think this is not my cup of tea, you will give up. But if you feel this has challenge has been thrown to me, I'm going to prove myself. If you think like that, then certainly you're going to work towards it. And once you start working towards the challenge, you're certainly going to come out to be a winner. So this is very, very important. The next point I would like to say is I always tell my children 99% is always in your hand, 1% is not in your hand. And for anything to happen, we need the complete 100%. So I tell them that this 99% which is in your hand, you should not leave a single stone unturned for that. Putting your 99% completely, and after that, leave it to God, or you call it nature, or you call it intelligence, whatever you call them, leave it to them, and He will take care of it. And then, whatever the results, it's okay. I've put my best. So you don't have this in life that only if I would have done this. You don't have this in your life. Only if I would have done this, it would not have happened. You know that I have put my best efforts into it. After putting your 99%, leave it on God. If it becomes 100%, wow, wonderful, nothing better. If not, accept and again start working hard towards it. So a person should know, a children, I always tell them, you should know what are the things you can change, what are the things you cannot change. There are certain circumstances you cannot change. It life throws at you, you have to accept them. They are googlies thrown by life. So, first of all, change whatever is possible to change. There are certain things which cannot be changed, which you are just thrown into it. Accept them, and then this philosophy of 99% and 1% certainly works towards it. And when you have this philosophy in life, you don't give up. Even if you don't, it doesn't work out this time. You constantly give on your 99% always, and then ultimately one day you're going to be successful with that. So, see, the platform is we always are in a dream world. Either it is, it should have been like this, I should have been like this, my life should have been like this. So, most of the time we say that, this is, you're always in the world of should be, and you're not in the world of what is. So whenever you start from wherever you want to start, you should start from what is, things which you cannot change, you have to accept. So what is gives you a very strong platform. When you accept things the way they are, which you cannot change, from there you start thinking in a new way, and that is what lays a reinforcement for having the next flows of your life. They could be n number of flows till you want to add. So that is again very important. And if your change is inevitable, we all know that change is inevitable. So Change, when it is inevitable, and if you want to change something, it can never be done in past, it can never be done in future, because past is already gone. You have already learned whatever you wanted to learn from the past. It's dead. And the future is something which is just a virtual reality. It's not true, just a virtual reality. So if you really want to change, the change take place only in the present, because present is the only reality. So if you, any habit you want to change, or you want to change your personality, or you want to start a new beginning, it can happen anytime in your life. And the best time to do it is the present, the now. The moment you say, I will do it from tomorrow, or I will do it after a week's time, it doesn't happen at all. So, this is something we all need to understand. The present is the only reality. And if you do something in the present, the future is automatically taken care of.
Very rightly said, ma'am. And I personally also believe that never give up attitude always work for us.
Exactly.
So thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors, and may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your
Thank
time.
you very much, Varsha. Have a lovely day. Namaskar.
Thank you.